My name is Pita Taufatofua from Tonga. I am a three-time Olympic athlete. Just before the volcano erupted, there was some warning from governments, and so government did a fantastic job of warning people. And they just started to head inland as much as possible. Tonga is a very small, very low-lying islands, but they managed to head inland. And if this warning hadn't come, there would have been a lot more loss of life. So they headed inland and waited for so after the eruption and then the tsunami hitting. And then what we're just starting to see, the information that's just starting to come out of Tonga has been that there's been massive devastation. The whole island is covered in ash. There's not enough masks. There's not enough PPE gear. There's not enough food. Whole islands have been destroyed. Houses swept away. So ever since the tsunami hit, I wasn't able to get in contact with my father. It hit exactly 1 week ago today, and there was zero contact with my father. No one had heard from him. He had just disappeared. And so I was optimistic that he was okay, but it was hard. We had no information coming out of Tonga. And then we only just found out that he had, once the volcano had erupted, the tsunami had hit, he had jumped aboard a Navy vessel and headed straight out to the islands of Ha'apai. So my father's actually the governor of Ha'apai. As of a week before this was when he started as governor. And so he headed out as first response to the islands of Ha'apai, and he shared the things that he saw. He went to the island of Mango, and he saw that everything was devastated. All the homes were destroyed, etc. Went to a few of the islands with the Navy ship. The Navy ship then had to head back because of all of the rocks, all of the debris in the ocean. And he went and jumped on a boat and from Ha'awhewa, the island of Ha'awhewa, all the way to the main island of Lifuka in Ha'apai. And he walked into the house, and everyone was shocked because they didn't know where he was or if he was okay, and he got back and explained everything that had happened. So when he explained everything that had happened, I was able to contact through to him, and I contacted through to him through a cousin who managed to have some internet connection. So still to this day, I haven't spoken to him directly, he's been very, very busy. But I've been able to get short messages out to my cousin, who is able to get some level of internet over in the islands of Ha'apai. And she said that he's sending us his love, and that he's working very hard. My father is 74 years old, and he's been working non-stop. So I'm so proud of my father. So as soon as Tonga is open and there's no COVID restrictions and I'm able to travel, then I will be traveling back to Tonga to try and help with the rebuild efforts. I don't know when that's going to be. Unfortunately, there's no indication just yet on when COVID restrictions will be lifted. But I also know that all the people in Tonga are working very hard themselves. So I'm very proud of our Tongan people. So we created a Gofundme page, Tonga Tsunami by Pita Taufatofua, on Gofundme, to raise funds to help with the initial response, but also with the medium to long-term rebuilding back of Tonga and of the Ha'apai Islands and anything that's damaged. So people who wanted to help Tonga, they can go across to that donation page and make any donation, whether it's any amount is greatly appreciated by us. And 100% of that will go to Tonga and to our work that we're doing in Tonga to help the people in this initial stage, but also in the rebuilding process over the coming months and year. I'd just like to thank everyone from all over the world, from all the countries around the world. You've been absolutely amazing. This has been a very challenging time, not just for myself, but for everyone in Tonga and everyone around the world from Tonga with worrying about their families. But I wanted to thank each and every one of you for your, not just your donations, but you're bringing awareness to Tonga, for sending love and support messages to people. It means so much to us to know that people all around the world are sending so much support, and it's very important. So we're sending you our blessings. Ofatu.